Well, it is the eve of the last day of school for all of us, and for AISD students. Well, tomorrow marks the end of another interesting year for the district, dealing once again with COVID-19.
And KTAB's Mercedes Hernandez spoke with AISD Superintendent Dr. David Young about what lessons were learned.
It has been a school year like no other.
Summer break is fast approaching for Superintendent Dr. David Young, but his work won't end when the last bell tolls.
There is a lot going on.
He and district leaders will soon figure out how to spend the more than $42 million in COVID relief from the federal government, a plan that will span over several years. And before it's submitted to the Texas Education Agency first, AISD wanted to get locals' take.
We sent out a survey last week to the community about what are your thoughts about how we should spend those dollars. Those survey responses are due tonight.
Dr. Young says early responses show a desire to keep classes small and improve resources for tutoring, likely to catch students up after a tough 2 years during the pandemic.
That is coming in loud and clear from our public, from our staff. It's not just going to be an after-school tutoring program or a summer school program. This is a multi-year issue.
When looking back on the school year, Dr. Young says he believes the district did what it thought was best to keep students and staff safe.
And the worries we had at the beginning of school year, some of those things look trivial, but we erred on the side of caution and on the side of kids.
The superintendent also says some features of the pandemic may continue into the next school year.
Remote instructional support and ways to connect with kids that have questions at night about their homework or need a little additional resource. I think those are great things that we're more positioned to do successfully now.
In Abilene, with coverage you can count on, Mercedes Hernandez, KTAB News.
Thank you, Mercedes. Dr. Young also mentioned the district is making a rain plan in case of bad weather when graduation ceremonies are scheduled this weekend. We will let you know if any changes are made.